I didn't have the tack. The tack needed on the fingers there, at least. Grab your shit by the neck. I'll grab your shit by the neck. And you're done. Grab that shit by the neck. Oh, and you're done. $1.99. Come on back this second time. 129. Never leave behind. Oh, only shortcut. I forgot that I just refilled it and a little bit too acclimated with it. So it's coming a little heavy in a little heavy in this winter. Back it up, back it up. There we go. Here's everybody. Riding up on the stuff. Yo, what's up, Space Monkey? How you doing, man? How you doing, Bud Files and Space Monkey? Ride you up by the neck. Choke your shit all to death. Try to inhale your last breath. I'm talking about oak, oak, oak. Here's the song about the oak. So what's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for the like. How you doing, Bud Files? How you doing, Space Monkey? You would, yeah, yeah. You should totally get some. Yeah, you're gonna have to take them all. You're gonna have to take them all. Hmm. So Space Monkey, yeah. So my wife and I, on Earth Day, we went out, but I was fasting. But we went out for dinner for my daughter, son. So we all met. I gave her her half of the poppy, the poppy ones, the mushy, and it's hard to say that, Space Monkey. I guess like the heavy, peak part was maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 hours maybe max. But anyways, the ones that Poppy had sent and that I had already, she has the other half. She's doing them tonight. She's gonna walk, to where she lives, and she's gonna eat them on the way. hmm And just being like a kind person, when I was splitting them, I didn't do it with a scale. I did it by hand. So I probably gave her the better cut. You know what I mean? Although it was probably pretty cool in the half and half, but I probably gave her the better cut. So I think she'll enjoy herself. Now that's gonna last probably a good 4 hours, bro. Compared to the desert. Okay. All right. Well, I only had them, I had the desert twice and I only had these once. So I would say the equivalency is like, well, yeah, maybe the Cheech and Chongs are less. They're less. But they also don't taste as funky. So maybe they don't have as much like weird rotty herb and stuff that you pull, to make that poisonous sort of compound, the ibogaines and the things that you strangle to make the right sort of witch's brew. So I would say desert is better because if desert became the 100% mark, then the CNC would hit like an 80% mark. So if desert is 100%, then they would hit 80% of that. So it's more mild. Now there are exchanges there. As I said, they just tasted like candy. They tasted like peach rings, right? Shorter duration, less bad flavor, kind of, but that means a lot later because later you smell that, you know what I mean? Like you really fixate on that flavor. So desert gummies are a higher, harder high, better for a hardcore proper brother, But if you want to have, maybe a cleaner time and maybe you want to go out and have a few spritzes with your gummies, go for the Cheech and Chong, man. You know. So I say they're 80% of what desert is. Desert is a 7 out of 10 experience for what I expect from a gas station or off the shelf sort of vape store gummy. But I've had gas station gummies that basically didn't do shit, but those were all Muscimol too, and I can just get Muscimol and process it myself. It's legal. I get Siberian. I don't want it that often. I do celebrate it on Christmas, but mine's old. I think I already threw it away. Actually, I did. I threw it away. I probably had an ounce and a half. I don't give a shit. What does it cost? $40 an ounce? Whatever. I don't store them anymore. I don't store psychedelics in any way. So she's had that one since April 20th. But that's okay. I packaged it for her. I mean storing in the sense that why would I store it if I can't get the proper effect within the next few days or whatever? I'm not going to reiterate and have diminishing returns on effect, which I probably had diminishing returns on effect on desert gummies, and I shouldn't because it was a first time and a second time. So maybe the third time will be the best because now I'll have a little bit of a residual and a background behind me, and they can all work in symbiosis before I lose the residual in the background. So next time might be the freaking best time. It might be Space Monkey. Come on, man. But I think people who are intending to go out and have cocktails. Oh, what is this? Thanks, Space Monkey. Where does that come from? The people who might intend to go out and have like a few cocktails and stuff, they might want to roll with the Cheech. There's no dirty flavor, and it's a little bit more mild. It's a little less visual. Well, I'm going to eat as many things as I can, Dr. Space Monkey, and I will deliver the message. I will deliver the message. So, yeah, let's keep thinking about it. I mean, I only even tried one flavor of those, right? I've got a lot more to learn, like real soon, even though it's not going to be within my brain. Not at least not within this measly half. She's going to eat those mushrooms walking to go home. So she's going to learn some shit, right? No, she's gonna do some groundwork for herself for me to hear, and that's good because I'm a half brain. Here we go, man. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip, man. I will consider that. The groundwork for all of us, all four of us, brother. Wah wah wah. Everybody say, "Aw." All four of us. What's up, Puppy Carl? Yo, man, I saw you live and I saw your new live, man. But I was watching a kind of funny thing actually go down. It was Mike Tyson and stuff. Everybody say, "Oh." So, Poppy, I didn't get back in. I'm sorry that you crashed out because I was talking to you in the beginning, bro. And that's just me getting distracted by a Mike Tyson thing. You scared? Touch me. You ain't man enough. You couldn't live 5 minutes in my world. Yep. No, not that one. I was watching something else. I'll until you love me. Look at you scared, huh? You can't touch me. You couldn't live 5 minutes in my world till you love me. Everybody say, "Aw." Anyway, I got distracted, Poppy. It wasn't even that one. I'm getting more distracted. Sorry. She's gonna do something though. It's gonna be fun. I want to hear what she sees. She'll tell me. She was like, "Hey, I might need a package," like of just regular weed, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'll pack it up, thinking like I got like 3 days or whatever. And she's like, I'm coming to the door. And I was like, oh, I packed it. I'm coming out the door. So we literally met at the doorknob. And I was like, it's like a reverse delivery, bro. If somebody shows up for the handoff, that's a reverse delivery. What are we doing here now? Oh, yeah, we can't stay here, man. We can't stay here. We got things to do over here. Out here. Out here. We out here and out here. We got things to do. We can't stay. But I didn't want to be unfair about that. Tomorrow I have StreamYard. But everybody say, oh, I don't think I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I'd like to play the music, right? Is that the only thing that fucking is bothering me? Mm, you can't play this publicly. I'm sure. You can't play this publicly. But it is my favorite one. I will, man. I will. I'm just listening to some old Peter Steele, bro. Old Peter Steele. Hey, Pete. I will, my man. I wonder if they put the photo in. No, I didn't put the photo in. There's no photo in, man. Woo! It's a sin. So the fake live one, right? Not Slow Deep and Hard, but Origin of the Species. Yeah, they tried to go on a UK tour and it was just a disaster. They tried to do like 16 or 12 dates or whatever, and it was just them being banned ahead of time and being accused of like Europeans say Nazism or whatever. And they're like, half Jewish. Oops, you know what I mean? Oh well, goodbye to the tour.